Welcome back, future medicos. The MCC information bulletin is one of the most difficult documents to understand. Now, there is so much confusion around the resignation process because it is not clearly written in the information bulletin. When can I resign? Until which stage I am allowed to resign? Until which stage there is a free exit? Until which stage can I resign without any penalty? Until which stage can I resign with penalty? So there is so much confusion around these kind of questions. Now in this video, we will try to find the answers to these questions primarily from the prospectus procedure that was followed in 2023 and 2024. Now 2024 information bulletin and 2025 information bulletin is exactly the same. So ideally, whatever they followed in 2024 should be applicable in 2025. But will they follow it? I do not know. I will just share what happened in 2024 and 2023. Use it as a reference because MCC can change the rules. MCC can change the approach anytime because they have not written a clear information bulletin. So whichever way they want, they can interpret the document and then say, oh, we won't allow you to resign. Oh, we will allow you to resign. Because either way, it's possible if you read the prospectus or the information bulletin. So I'm doing this video with a complete disclaimer that MCC can go completely in a different way than what they have done in 2023-24. So keep this in mind and use this only for your planning purposes. And please be also ready in case MCC does not allow you to resign at subsequent stages. How are you going to handle it? So let's look at the first question. MCC has allowed the resignation from round 1 seat. Anyone who has joined round 1 seat in MCC, they have allowed resignation until 25th August. So until 5 p.m. on 25th August, you can resign your MCC round 1 joined seat. If seat is allotted, you have not joined, that's not a problem, right? That's a different issue. Now, let's say you have got a seat, you have joined the seat. MCC says you must resign by 25th August 5 p.m. so that you can exit without any forfeiture of security deposit. There won't be any penalty. Now, some of the state counselings are delayed. For example, Telangana is yet to start round 1 counseling. Andhra Pradesh is yet to start the management quota counseling for round 1. Now, what happens if a candidate gets a seat in Andhra Pradesh or if a candidate gets a seat in Telangana in their round 1? Can they not resign the MCC seat? Is it not unfair to them? Right? These kind of questions do come. Will there be another opportunity for me to resign my round 1 seat? Now let us look at what is the possibility. One possibility, yes, they may likely extend the last date for round 1 resignation. Currently, it is 25th August. There may be a possibility for them to extend because the round 2 counseling is delayed now. We do not yet know with certainty when it is going to start. Even though they have tentatively said it may start by 29th August, which means from 25th August, you still have about 3 or 4 days. So there is a possibility that round 1 resignation deadline may be postponed slightly. Can it be postponed even after the start of round 2 choice filling? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. They have done it before, but will they do it this year? I do not know. I will show you the 2023 example so that you get an idea whether it is possible or not. So this is a 2023 notification. You can see here, MCC earlier allowed resignation up to 9th August. However, since some states were still in the process of declaring their round 1 results, therefore, in larger interest of candidates, the resignation portal was reopened on 12th August and it is available until 15th August. And since the choice filling is already in progress, the seat resigned will be added to the seat matrix of round 2 before declaring the results. So what this notification says? It says, since some states have delayed the round 1 result, now they are allowing candidates to resign round 1 seat while round 2 counseling is already ongoing. People are already doing choice filling for round 2. At that time, they allowed to resign. And then what they said, okay, once the choice filling is over, choice locking is done, whatever the seats are resigned, we will add it to the seat matrix and allot the seats to the candidates. So that's what they have done in 2023. Will they do it this year? I do not know. But there is a good possibility because the counseling is getting delayed. At least there is a possibility they may extend until the start of round 2. Okay. Of course, if they don't do it, please don't ask me. I'm just showing you what are the possibilities. Now the second question. Can I resign MCC round 1 seat after MCC publishes the round 2 result? Is it possible? Now, once again, let's look at the example from 2023 first, and then I will show you the 2024 example. So in 2023, you could see that they have provided just 2 days. Immediately after the round 2 results were published, they said anyone who did not get an upgradation, anyone who got a seat in round 1, joined the college, but they were trying for upgradation, but they did not get the upgradation. Okay. If you don't get the upgradation, you can resign, right? You can resign in these 2 days. That is between 19th August to 21st August, you can resign and there won't be any penalty. There won't be any forfeiture of security deposit. You can exit. Now, in case if you don't exit by this date given by them, then you will be treated as a candidate who has joined after round 2. And if you have joined after round 2, then the rules are completely different. So this is what they have done in 2023. They have allowed round 1 seat resignation after round 2, right? Now let's also look at 2024. You can see here provisional allotment, final allotment, and then notice for resignation, right? So the notice for resignation comes after the MCC round 2 results. The round 1 candidates who did not get upgraded in round 2 can resign from their seat without forfeiture of security deposit within the stipulated time. So once again, the same procedure as 2023. 2023 and 2024, what they have done, you can resign your round 1 seat in case if you don't get any upgradation. There is no upgradation. So you say, right, I'm not interested to continue in round 1 seat. I want to resign. And there won't be any penalty and you can exit. Now let us say, sir, I did get an upgradation. Round 1, I have a seat. Now I got an upgradation. So what will happen for me? Of course, for you, there is no resignation since you got a seat. But if you don't want to join, you can just leave. It will be forfeiture of security deposit. You will lose the 2 lakhs as long as seat is allotted in round 2. Round 2 seat allot ஆயிருச்சுனா, you will lose the security deposit. அது ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. But you don't have a problem basically. You just, with the new allotment letter, you go to the round 1 college, show it, take the original documents, ask for refund, then you can go and join your state counseling or whatever. So if you got an upgradation in round 2, you can easily leave without waiting for the resignation portal. But if you didn't get an upgradation, you need to wait for the resignation portal, right? So there are a lot of complications here you need to understand. Now, let us say you got a seat in round 2. It can be a fresh allotment, or let's say you got an upgradation in round 2. From round 1 to round 2, you got an upgradation and you have joined the seat, right? You have joined the seat. Now, let us say after joining the seat, you want to resign. Is it possible? Now, this is where the confusion comes, because the prospectus very clearly says if you have joined after round 2 results, you have joined a college, you are not supposed to resign. You can upgrade in round 3, but you are not allowed to resign. That is what the prospectus says. Now, does MCC follow the prospectus? That's where the question comes. For example, last year also the clause is the same. You can go and check 2024 prospectus also. It very clearly states in the flow chart, after round 2 results, if you joined the college, you cannot resign. But what they have said here, no problem. You can vacate the seat. Anyone who has joined can vacate the seat, but only thing, give us the 2 lakhs. Yeah, give the 2 lakhs and go, right? That's what they want, money. With forfeiture of security deposit, you can go, no problem. Or let's say candidates who got upgraded and they joined the seat, but now they want to resign. Of course, you can also go. Just give us that deposit, leave it with us. Don't ask for it. You can go, no problem, right? So you can resign, but with forfeiture of security deposit. Now, whether this clause will be available this year, I do not know. because the prospectus says different. 2024 also the prospectus was different. The procedure MCC followed is different. Whether this year also they will be contradicting, I do not know. But there is a possibility that they may allow you to resign. So keep this in mind. In case if they allow you to resign, what are you going to do? If they don't allow you to resign, what are you going to do? Be prepared for both, right? Because we don't know which way MCC will go. Now coming to the final question, can I resign my seat after round 3 results? Is it possible for me to leave the college after MCC round 3 results? Now you are not allowed to resign after MCC round 3 results. It's not possible. But let's say, for example, you get an upgrade in round 3. From round 2, you get an upgrade to round 3. Or let's say you got a fresh allotment in round 3. You may choose not to join the college with the condition that you are exiting with forfeiture. So you have to exit with forfeiture in round 3. But if you have joined in round 2 and you did not get an upgrade, you are not allowed to resign. Or after joining the round 3 seat allotment, you are not allowed to resign after joining round 3. So there is so much confusion around the MCC prospectus and procedure. So think about it twice, and it's always advisable to stick to one counseling and try within one counseling. If you have got a seat in round 1 in one counseling, try to upgrade to round 2, round 3 in the same counseling. That will minimize the problems. Moving from one counseling to another counseling has lots of problems in this entire country, right? Whether you are moving from one state to another state, state to all India quota or all India quota to state, they have made it so difficult. It can be difficult, but at least it can be transparent. The procedure can be transparent, but unfortunately, the procedure itself is not transparent. That's the problem, right? I hope this video might give you some clarity, but anyway, right, we have to wait for the notifications from MCC and react accordingly as and when the situation arises. Thank you. Bye-bye.